Hello everyone, today we're going to learn how to turn a simple photo into a vibrant pop-art sketch design with beautiful and fresh colors. This technique gives our images a stunning look and it doesn't require advanced Photoshop skills. Just follow along with me in this tutorial to see how we can achieve this eye-catching design. Let's go! Welcome to another video on your own channel, Resource Boy. I'm Mary and I'm very glad to be here with you today with one more attractive and useful tutorial. We're going to turn our photo into an attractive pop art design with handmade elements and an amazing sketch design. So I've opened my photo in Photoshop. You can use this image, which the link is in the description, or use your own ideal photo. So in the first step, I want to separate the subject from the background, and there are several ways to do this. The easiest method is to go to the select menu and click subject, so Photoshop automatically detects and separates the model from the background. So now I press Ctrl J to create a copy of my model. I rename it to model, and now I want to change the background color. So I click on the background layer, and from here I select solid color and choose a green color, something like this almost. So I click OK. And in the next step, I want to turn my model into a black and white effect. So I click on the model layer, go to the adjustments panel, select black and white, and right click on it. And I choose create clipping mask with a right click so that only the model is affected by the black and white effect. So I prefer to set the preset to high contrast. You can choose any preset you like here to adjust the effect like this. I also want to add a levels adjustment to the image. So I go to levels adjustments and right click again. I select create clipping mask and adjust the settings to darken the image slightly. I think this value is suitable. So I reduce the opacity a bit and I think it looks great. So now we're here. I'll group these layers to keep our work organized. And here we go. So now it's time to add the sketch elements to our image. So from the link in the description, you can download the Resource Boy Scribble textures for free. It's a valuable pack of hand-drawn scribbles, which is 500 elements that will make our work so much more easier. And we're going to have so much fun using them. So let's use these on our image. I'll use file number 16. It's a crayon line, as you can see. So in the first step, I want to cover the edges of the model's clothing with this texture. I want to create a fun and fantasy like design. So this is very simple, guys. Just hold Alt and drag to duplicate it, just like this, and exactly what I'm doing, and use Ctrl T to rotate it. And I'm doing this to cover the edges of the clothing of my model. So I'll continue this process until the entire clothing is covered with these crayon lines. So here we go, we're done here. In the first step, we easily use the scribble number 16 to outline the model's clothing. I'll group all of these borders together and name it border, and I want to turn it white. Simply double click on the group, select color overlay and set it to normal. I change the color to white. Opacity is going to be 100, and just see we have something like this. If I hide the model layer, you can see how beautifully we've achieved this amazing effect. So let's move on to the next part of our work. We're going to do so many attractive things together. So let's go on to one more of our scribbles. I use a file number 7 from the Scribble pack. I import it to Photoshop like this, and at this time I want to use this texture on the clothing again, and I can easily place it where I want, as you can see. So just hold Alt and drag to duplicate it, and with Control T I can transform it like this and place it in different areas just like this, as you can see. So please follow along with me. Here we go, we're done right here. Now I'll group these layers and give them a name, just like this, and here we go. So next I want to add another element to the background. So I click on the background layer, go to the Scribble pack and select number 192. So I place it in the design just like this. It's in the background, guys, and I want it to have a yellow color. Just check out how beautiful it looks. So I double click on it, select color overlay, and choose a yellow color. Just like this, as easy as you can see, we've easily changed its color, and make sure it's placed in the background behind our model, just like this. So I'm going to name it background, and done. So now it's time to work on the model's face. So I'll start by creating a border around the face. So what we need to do is to click on the model layer to work on the upper part. I go back to the Scribble pack and use number 238 this time. So we select it just like this. I place it in my design just like this, and here we go. Also I reduce the size. Guys, we need a very thin line here. So as you can see, I'll place it on the model's face just exactly like this. You can do this in different areas to your likings, just like this. Our goal is to create a fantasy design, so don't stress too much about covering the entire face. Just add some creativity and fun elements to achieve the look you want exactly. So I'll do the same on the forehead as well. And here we go, we're done right here. Now I group these layers and give them a name. So I want the color to be white. I double click on it, select color overlay as we did earlier, and choose white. So it looks great. Honestly, it's fantastic. So next, let's work on the model's hair. So I use a curly scribble for this because the model already has curly hair. So I'll go to Scribble number 40. We insert it to our Photoshop. You can see a beautiful curly scribble right here. Honestly, it's very interesting. So I'll create a group for it before we get started, and add a white color overlay to make it stand out much more. So now I'll duplicate it and place it in the different areas of the model's hair. So I can rotate it to avoid weird look. So follow along with me to complete this part on the model's hair. So here we go with the last section right here, and I think it looks perfect. We've finished with the hair section right here. There's still room for more details, but I'll still I think this is enough for now. So I close the group to keep the workspace clean. So now let's move to the model's face and add some eyebrows. So I'll go back to the pack and use number 64 for the eyebrows. I place it exactly on the eyebrows just like this. Resize it, make it very tiny to place it exactly on the eyebrows just like this, and it looks amazing. So I'll create a group for it, and now we double click and set the color to white. So I'll click OK. I also want to have one on the other side. So I'll duplicate it by holding Alt and dragging. I'll go to Edit, Transform, and select Flip Horizontal to rotate it just like this. And that's it. It looks very cool. So now let's add a nice moustache for our model. I go back to the pack and select number 406 this one. So I select it from here and import it to our Photoshop right here on our design, and we minimize it, resize it just like this. We're going to just use one part of it, so I'll mask the rest. What we need to do is, first of all, to place it here exactly, and now I'll move it up and create a group for it, and now I'll create a separate group for it just like this. I'll change its color to white, as you can see. Click OK, and now we select a group and use mask, and with a black brush try brushing the top part to mask the upper part. So I think also this part is extra, we mask it, so I think it looks perfect. We just need to rotate it a little, which I think it looks perfect now. So now I'll duplicate it by holding Alt and dragging. I'll go to edit, transform, and flip it horizontally. Now we have this part too, which it looks brilliant. So we have this part as well, which I'm going to mask one of them and just rotate it a bit, and that's it, it's done. I think it looks perfect. Now I want to add a line on the chin, so I'll go back to the pack and select number 162. So I'll place it, I'll place a line on the model's chin just like this, and we just make sure everything's in the right place, just like this. We just play around a bit with these adjustments, and amazing, it looks great. So I'll move it up, group it, and change its color to white. So this will make the design more stand out and clean and eye-catching. So we're almost done. I hope you're not tired to hear. We're slowly getting to the end. So guys, I want to go to the lips now. This time we're going to use Resource Boy Hand Drawn Elements Pack. The link is in the description and it's completely free to download. It's a set of 100 hand-drawn elements that will help us create amazing designs. So they help us have some very attractive drawings and effects on our design. So we select one lip from here, open it in our Photoshop, and we transform it just like this and place it on the model's lip exactly like this. What beautiful lips, honestly. So I create a group for it and change the color to red, a very bright red. So just like this. Wow, it looks great. So we select OK, and I'm going to place the lips under the mustache just like this. It looks amazing. I just need to rotate it a bit and just move the mustache upwards, and that's it. So now I want to add a necklace here. I'll go back to the pack and select number 62. So I'm going to place it on the model's neck just like this, and it looks fantastic. I create a group for it and change its color to yellow. So I double click on it, select color overlay, and choose yellow just like this. And finally, let's add some ink to design. We add a glasses. So I'll go back to the pack and select number 9. We bring it on our design and place it on the model's face just like this, and it looks great. So I'll move it under the eyebrows and create a group for it, and let's set the color to white, which I think it looks much more better than all the other colors. So we have something like this up to now. It looks amazing. So I'll add a border to it now. First of all, I click on the background. I want a grunge border. So from Resource Boy Grunge Frame Pack, which the link is in the description, we are going to download it for free, which it's an amazing package. It has so many grunge frames, which are hand-drawn, handmade in all different shapes, lines, rectangular, squares. I'm going to use frame number 16, so I place it on the image just like this, and it looks great. Let me just enlarge it, and honestly, it's fantastic. honestly, just check out how realistic and amazing it looks. So I'm going to make the color white and make a separate group for it. Honestly, it's made our design look so much more eye-catching. So now we get to the last final step. In this step, we'll change the colors and give the design an abstract pop art look. So how do we do this? I'll click on the first group, and here we'll use the Resource Boy gradient maps. The gradient maps are stunning and pre-made for you to use them in your Photoshop and open them with a single double click. After you double click, they are going to be added to your Photoshop. If you don't receive a message, you just need to open this section right here and select gradient maps. So it should be in the toppest section. So we click and open Resource Boy gradient maps. As you can see, by opening it, we have all of our Resource Boy gradient maps, which by clicking on any of them, you'll see how it adds a stunning effect to design. A vibrant and eye-catching color effect that you can see looks amazing. You can use any of the presets you like, and it's beautiful. Honestly, just check out the colors. Wow, it's so satisfying. So you can continue like this, choosing any color you like. You can also edit the colors. For example, if I click on the gradient, my gradient consists of 5 colors. If I delete the last color, for instance, just like this, just see the change. Or if I add another color, just see how it affects the design. So you can easily customize the colors here and achieve stunning results. Also, you can just create your own color combinations, which that is brilliant. So to not take your time, I suggested gradient maps of Resource Boy to you, but you can just create any color you want and finally add a hue saturation and increase the saturation to make the colors pop even more. And in this moment, our video comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and can create stunning images using these techniques. If you liked the video, I'll be very glad if you could like it, leave a comment for us, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos like this. We look forward to your support. Until the next video, take care.